Aeneid, Book 4. We are running lines 203 to 218. The complaint of Yarbus, son of Jupiter. So, and he, amens, frantic, a raving of mind, and this is referring, Akensus, having been inflamed, referring to Is, by amoro rumore, ablatives, probably cause, by bitter report, is said, indirect statement clause, to have orase, to have prayed many things to Jupiter as a supplex, as a suppliant. He had begged Jupiter many things, double accusative, ablative of manner, with his upturned hands in front of the altars and in the midst of the many divinities, powers of the gods. So he's got all these temples, and now he's calling Jupiter out in front of all of the other gods. So he's like a teenager dealing with his father. He's saying, "Oh, almighty Jupiter," vocative, to whom now the Mauritanian race, that's the Moorish race, they call it North African race. What do they sue? This is also referring to the feast Epulata, having feasted on their Picti's embroidered couches. Now, after dinner, he's saying, okay, this race pours out offerings of Linnaeus Bacchus. So they're pouring out their 40s in respect to their homies and the gods. And he's saying, nice in second person singular, do you see these things? Or is it nequiquam, in vain, O genitor father, horemos, that we fear you? Oh, he's saying, do you see these? Or are we just fearing you? Because are you really all powerful? When torques, subjunctive, when you hurl the fulmina, thunderbolts, and the object phrase, the ignes. Actually, this is the subject here because here's your verb. And when the terrificant, notice the subjunctive, terrify, who terrifies? The blind lightnings terrify our spirits in the nubibus, in the clouds. So what does that mean? That's like, are you really blind, O Jupiter? Or is it referring to lightning just popping up anywhere? Probably, are you really blind? He's calling him out. And when they also miskent, raise or mix the inania, meaningless rumblings. So he's saying, Jupiter, you are my father, but you are really messing up on this one. Because a woman who, wandering, just no land at all in our territories, has postuit, has placed an exiguam, small little city, ablative of price, with a price. So she bought the land from Yarbus, to whom we gave a shore, just a little strip of land. This is a random, this is a gerund complement clause, to plow. And we also gave rights of the location. We gave a lease to her. So we gave a lease to her to just plow some land for her people. Well, this woman has repullit. She's rejected nostra connubia, our marriages, so our offers of marriage, and she has received or accepted Aeneas not as a father, not as a husband, but as a lord, a master into her kingdoms. Oh my goodness. So I was going to be father, I was going to be husband to her, but now what's she done? She's got this Aeneas guy as her lord and master, like she's a slave. What does that make me? That makes me nothing. Oh my goodness. And now, Ile Paris, that Paris, what's it referring to? Aeneas, using Paris as the name of the wife stealer who stole Helen. That Paris, that dirty dog with his semi-viro comitatu, with his half-man train, so they are effeminate, they're womanly wussy boys, sub nexus, having been bound, accusative of respect here, in respect to his chin and his madendem crinem and their madend or drippy with perfume hair, wussy boys. They are held to. They are bound by a Mannonian or Phrygian. It's the territory of Troy. Cap, or one could say bonnet, because they're half men. Oh my goodness, he's dogging him, as the saying goes. Well, this Aeneas, that Paris, he now enjoys, takes the ablative, his prize, his raptured area, his raped area, his taken, stolen goods. We, quippe, certainly bring offerings to your dative, to your what? Temples, and we cherish, just like they were fondling and cherishing Aeneas and Dido. Well, in their dirty deeds, we're cherishing an idol belief. Oh my goodness. So he's calling out Jupiter in front of all the other gods, saying, you are blind, you are not following through. And most importantly for the gods, it is do et des. Do ut des. I give so that you give. I formed a contractual relationship with you. I've got 100 temples. I got 100 altars. We got rich lands full of blood of sheeps. Here we've done the right thing. We've sat in our had our dinner. We've given out our offerings. And now what have you done? What have you done for us lately? So therefore, he's calling out Jupiter, and Jupiter will have no choice but to act, which we won't be translating, but let's just say Jupiter gets upset.